And we're back to learn Illustrator in a year, day 118. Let me show you right here, column graph tool. You right click on this box, it should be the first option, and you can left click on the canvas and set the size. And let me make that 500 times 500. And you're gonna get these data cells that you might have seen, at least in some form, in Excel, for example. And you can make the first row the data names. Let me just go over social media platforms, make it 4. In the second row, I make values, and you can confirm at the end via enter, and then you will get your simple bar graph here. You press Ctrl Z, and now I just type in values. I confirm the last one right here. You can press enter or use at the top right this checkmark icon. And now let me add placeholders here for YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and X. And you can see it doesn't really know what to do with it. So when you want to name your data sets, you have to do that in the first row. And even if you try to add numbers as names for the data sets, so let me add 2 data sets, 2 rows of numbers. It doesn't really know that you want to have one as a name. But when you type something in that's not a number, then it automatically detects that you want this as your legend, as the names for the data. And you're going to have this arrangement right here. You can add a second value set. Let me do that. But if you try to name this also, it's going to confuse the two yet again. So let me make the data E to H. And I give it values, and it doesn't know what to do with E to H and even the empty data cell. It doesn't really know what to do. We're going to get just empty spaces in the graph. Let me delete this here. You can see there's no difference. But if I cut this out and paste it here in row 3, I confirm now our gaps are closed. And we have basically 2 of these charts in one. So for data A, it has the same color, data B, same here. You can import data, as I've said, for example, from Excel or OpenOffice. Then there's also this flip option. This simply incorporates the legend into your data set. And in this case, I have 2 pairs. Let me delete one and I do it again. And you can see how that works. So normally you want to have this arrangement right here where you have a legend, and that's the basic bar graph that you can create in Illustrator. The cell style is actually for the cells right here of this data input. So this isn't about the graph that you get when you confirm. You have a revert option, which is in principle undo, and then in confirm. As I've said, you can also press enter for that. And these are the basics of using this bar graph tool in Illustrator. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.